So we know we always call it this unofficial start to summer this last weekend in May. Wouldn't be quite the same this year as we continue to deal with COVID-19. Everything from mosquitoes to pools to lakes to cabins. We're talking about what is the summer guide to staying safe. And Kim, I know this is something you are very interested in as we sort of figure out how to navigate what's going to happen over this summer.
Oh yeah, I'm a total lake girl, Heather, and I think the thought has crossed so many of our minds, like, thank goodness if this were to be a pandemic that it's coming at this time of year.
Right.
So we can go out and do the things we love, but we really don't know, right? Like how this virus, does it live in pools?
Right.
Does it live in lakes? And so I think a lot of us do have that question, like what is safe to enjoy this summer?
Right. A lot of people have been emailing us wanting to know, and we can start with the lake there. And I talked with a professor over at the U of M, and he said, getting COVID-19, getting the coronavirus from a lake would be very way down on his list of things to worry about. There is no evidence that this virus can be transmitted in food or in water. That said, though, Kim, the important thing is we know that it spreads person to person. So you might be out with a friend at the lake. It's really kind of what's happening on the shore, getting into the water. When you come out of the water, are you spending time with people? Are you meeting them for lunch and then you're going to jump in? Are you on the boat? These are all things to think about. It's not so much the water.
Right. And, you know, I have been going on some boat rides with my friends, and even though we're out, we can do that in groups of 10 or less, we still try to sit our distance 6 feet apart, and you know, with pontoons, you can actually do that. What about, of course, Minnesota's official bird, mosquitoes? I mean, it has crossed my mind because these mosquitoes go from person to person.
Absolutely, and mosquitoes do spread a lot of viruses, deadly viruses there. We get this question almost every single day. The good news is when it comes to coronaviruses like this one, there is no data, according to the CDC, to suggest that these viruses are spread by mosquitoes or even ticks or gnats. So that is not something the CDC and the experts say that we should be worrying about.
Well, I never thought that I would say this, but thank you, mosquitoes.
Right, exactly.
Now to swimming pools.
Right.
Obviously, that's a favorite in the summertime. A good way to keep cool and keep kids active.
Right.
What about swimming pools?
Right. So swimming pools kind of goes with the same thing about spreading in the water. But really, even if there is someone in the water next to you that has the virus and some weird thing happens, the chlorine would kill the virus in there. So there, again, it's that same issue. It's what's happening up on shore. The governor's order hasn't allowed any of these community pools to be open quite yet. And so right now it's probably just backyard pools. But you still have to remember what's happening up on the shore, what's happening outside of that water, and still have that social distance.
All right, well, that's good. That's good to hear. But you know, Minnesotans, we are cooped up the majority of the year. When spring comes, we need to get outside. We need to go to our cabins. We're cabin country people. But the governor has said, like, you should stay close to home. So can we go to the cabin?
Yeah, this is a tough one, I think, for families as they're trying to make decisions over the summer. MDH has still asked people, yes, stay close to home. But they say, look, we get it. We know that the pull of the cabin. So if you go, they say, make sure that everyone in your family is healthy. You don't want to overwhelm the health systems outside of the metro. And here's another thing. I don't know, Kim, how you do the cabins with your families, but if you have a couple, you know, you have aunts and uncles and cousins and everybody coming in, don't all stay in the same cabin. You got to still stay with your family unit that you've been staying with. If you have a campfire, don't, you know, if the neighbors come over, come in from different sides, keep that social distance. So you can still do all the fun things of summer. Just be thoughtful and cautious of what you're doing.
Well, that is good to hear. I always say, you know what? I'm sleeping in the cabin, and the cousins and aunt and uncle can sleep in a tent.
Outside, right?